Everyone loves a good mystery. There are countless podcasts, movies, blogs that are dedicated to exploring mysteries and the discoveries that solve them. There is just something about piecing together clues and trying to solve a puzzle that is incredibly enticing. The thrill of discovering something that solves a mystery is a feeling that never goes away. Every day, new discoveries are made that leave people wondering how they went undetected for so long. From government plans and documents to mysterious islands, the world is rife with strange and wonderful discoveries that beg for further exploration. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be taking a look at 3 incredible new discoveries. The world's loneliest house. Have you ever driven down a long, dark country road and seen an abandoned house in the distance? Believe it or not, there are people who choose to live in isolation, completely cut off from society. These thoughts have fueled interest in the world's loneliest house for years. On Elliery, a remote island south of Iceland and part of the Vestmannaeyja archipelago, the world's loneliest house incites a lot of intrigue. Theories about the only house on Elliery are abundant, with many questioning the origins of the house and the people who lived in it. Some believe that the house was built by a billionaire in preparation for a zombie apocalypse. Others believe that a religious hermit might live in the house. Another interesting theory is that the government of Iceland gave the house as a gift to famous Icelandic singer Björk. To understand the history of the house, one must learn about the history of the island itself. Elliery is currently a deserted island that was once home to 5 families of fishermen, hunters, and cattle ranchers. By the early 1930s, however, the last of the islanders left Elliery, leaving the world's loneliest house behind. While some are passionate about speculating about this house, the reality is perhaps less exciting than some might have hoped. The house was built by the Elliery Hunting Association with the purpose of hunting puffins and is used by the group as a base on the island. The house has the bare minimum operations, as there is no electricity, running water, or plumbing. Many mysteries take years to uncover. The mystery of the world's loneliest house can be solved by a search. It turns out it is not such a mystery after all. In fact, the remote island is now open to tours and is classified as a nature reserve and a protected area. Anyone can visit. The US Department of Defense released a strategy to combat a potential zombie apocalypse. When you think about the possibility of a zombie apocalypse, what comes to mind? For most people, thoughts of Hollywood movies is what they think of. These movies have given rise to a fear of zombies in popular culture. Zombies are depicted as relentless monsters that crave human flesh, and some even believe that a real-life zombie apocalypse could happen. As it turns out, it's not just zombie movie-obsessed people who have plans set in place for a zombie apocalypse. Shockingly, so does the US Department of Defense. In 2011, the Department of Defense actually released a strategy to combat this potential apocalypse. The Counter-Zombie Dominance Plan, also known as CONPLAN 888811, stated in its first line, this plan was not actually designed as a joke. The history of the US Department of Defense, also the largest government agency in America, goes back to the American Revolutionary conflict. And according to the official agency website, its mission is to provide the military forces needed to deter conflict and ensure our nation's security. Apparently, this agency, with a national defense budget of $752.9 billion and 4,800 sites in over 160 countries, saw it necessary to create a plan in case of a zombie apocalypse. The CONOP 8888 files. The origins of the CONOP or CONPLAN 8888 files may have started around 2010, when officers in the Joint Operational Planning and Execution System realized the benefit of creating a plan for a zombie apocalypse. Making these plans helped these young new officers use their critical thinking skills to develop creative strategies to fight the potential threat. According to the Pentagon, our intent was to place this tool into the wild so that others who are interested in finding new and innovative ways to train planners could have an alternative and admittedly unconventional tool at their disposal that could be modified and updated over time. A spokeswoman for Strategic Command, Captain Pamela Kunz, even added, "This document is not a US Strategic Command plan." So, what is in these mysterious files? There are 3 parts to the strategy. The first step that the team laid out is to create a plan to protect humanity from the zombies. This would include monitoring areas with a high level of infection and consider where the most significant threats are. The second step is to create procedures to eliminate the zombie threat. This would include creating a vaccine and distributing it to the people. Finally, as the third step, the plan is to restore order to a conflict-torn economy. In the case of a zombie apocalypse, the government does not expect law and order to remain for long. However, when the zombie threat is eradicated, the government has a plan to bring back social stability. The plan even laid out 8 classifications for the zombies. These included zombies created by pathogens in the air, evil magic zombies, zombies created by an unknown source, zombies who only ate grains, and chicken zombies. There is actually some evidence for the existence of chicken zombies, as in 2006, there was an incident in California where chickens who were put down by carbon monoxide began walking around until their bodies succumbed to organ failure. On top of laying out the classifications of different possible zombie types, the files also laid out a plan to handle the legal ramifications that could possibly come about from attacking zombies. The plan showed that military laws prohibiting violence only apply to living humans and animals. Therefore, they would not have rights if the threat were genuinely the undead. While this plan might seem fantastical, the Department of Defense is not the only government agency that has used the popularity of zombies as a learning opportunity. In fact, the Center of Disease Control also released a zombie preparedness plan to prepare the public for what to do if an actual zombie conflict broke out. As it turns out, there is a fine line between fact and fiction, and at times they work together hand in hand for the benefit of all. These zombie files stated, "Because the plan was so ridiculous, our students not only enjoyed the lessons, they were able to explore the basic concepts of plan and order development, fact, assumptions, specified and implied tasks, references, very effectively. Perhaps the greatest mystery of the plan is why more agencies are not creating zombie contingency plans." The world is a strange place. So are, at times, the people in it. New, shocking discoveries fuel passion and intrigue every day. We love learning about them, even if they make our stomachs churn or challenge what we think we know to be true. Government agencies creating plans for zombie apocalypses would seem like a plot in a science fiction movie, but alas, it's real life. A mysterious house turning out to be not so mysterious is also something truth seekers must deal with at times. One thing is for sure, there is never a dull moment in the hunt for answers to the world's most mysterious questions. But what do you make of these discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.